Our story is about serving students to graduate with a diploma, of course, but also with a plan for their future. In the mid-2000s in Sioux City, our graduation rate was in the low to mid-70% range, and any alternative programs that we had were places that kids were sent to. We knew that something had to change. Gone had to be the days of desks in straight rows because students learn differently. And as we engaged in this true industry revolution, we had to focus more on the skills that students need to succeed in classes today. I took a picture of my own son in class. No, that's not my son. This couldn't be the case of learning from this age on the stage. This is a time where we had to wake up our learners, and we had to wake up for our learners. Sioux City is a district of about 15,000 students in northwest Iowa. 70% of our students are on free and reduced lunch, 20% are EL. We have 3 traditional high schools and an alternative school, but often not enough students can come together or can go together in a single school to have a career course. So we gathered all of our students together through this Career Academy concept in the region. And now we have 15 different high schools who are participating so that they can stay members of their traditional high school and still be a part of our Career Academy. This is what project-based learning used to look like in Sioux City. This is what career and technical ed used to look like in Sioux City when you were sent to these programs because you had a behavior challenge. It was a rundown facility. It was outdated equipment. Looking at this picture, I don't think we paid our lighting bill either. It wasn't very exciting for our students. It was a shared space with alternative programming, but it led to kind of a negative community perception about career and technical ed. If you attended the central campus, you were one of those kids, and we knew that attendance was poor and the dropout rate was nearly 8%. We knew that we needed to build a program to represent the outstanding student body that we have, our educators in our community, to focus not on what we have always done, but on what students need today. We had to set goals for their graduation and to create that plan for their future. And then share this experience with our neighbors by partnering with our Chamber of Commerce, our city, our Western Iowa Tech Community College, and to develop a program that now offers 32 pathways with a graduation rate of almost 90% and a dropout rate below 2%. And we're certainly proud of the growth that's there, but we've got a long way to go.
So enter the naysayers. The people who say you can't bring students from 15 area high schools together and put them in a classroom and expect them to get along, to learn, to fight. We just had these people in our community who said it can't be done. Kids won't go for it. We did it anyway. We created a facility, a modern state-of-the-art facility, one that kids would want to go to. We took an old JCPenney's department store in downtown and renovated it with the vision of students and staff and engineers to be something that kids could be proud of. We asked students to work with the most cutting-edge technology and industry tools that are relevant to our current and local industry. We partner with businesses so students have opportunities that they wouldn't have had if they would have stayed in their traditional school. Students come to us, they experience these classes in over 32 pathways, and then they go back to their traditional school for their core classes. They maintain that identity of an East High Black Raider or a North Star while experiencing career and technical education in this state-of-the-art facility. We believe that this is going to have an impact that far exceeds the educational impact of career and technical education. We see economic impact in the fact that our students are creating relationships with business partners right now while they're in high school, so that when they do leave us and go away to further their education, they know they have a place when they come back, partners that they can learn from and continue to grow with in the future. We also believe that the social impact of the Career Academy is going to benefit our community for years to come. In Sioux City, there was this generational belief that students from different sides of town would never get along. If you lived on this side of town, you were that kind of person. The Career Academy brings all of our students together, and they're breaking down those barriers. They're sharing, learning, and experiences with students that they share a passion with. They can see their peers as collaborators and at the same level. We've broken down the barriers that existed for those students, and we believe this will have an impact on our community for years to come. We were challenged to redefine education in Sioux City, and we believe we've done that with the Sioux City Career Academy. Thank you.